How's it going, everyone? In this video, we're going to be talking about Quantumscape. Now, this is an EV battery developer, and they recently finalized a reverse merger, and they went public, and they're trading with ticker symbol QS. And this stock has been significantly moving to the upside. And not only are we going to go watch on exactly what the price action indicates about this company, we're going to go over and see the major investors that are backing up and some of the huge partners that this company has that is going to help it become successful in the future. So later on, also, we're going to go and hear from the CEO explaining how the company is projected to grow and expand and generate revenue, and how this is going to revolutionize, some of the battery technology that we're currently using right now. So all this important information is going to be covered in this video. So make sure you stay tuned. Now let's get right into the video. As you can see from the headline, it recently finished a reverse merger that went public. Now the people that are backing up Quantumscape battery company is, we got Microsoft co-founder Bill Gates, we got Volkswagen also, which is not only is helping them to produce the batteries, but they're definitely going to be helping them expand in production and etc. And we also have Tesla Chief Technology Officer JB is currently the member of the board in this company. So unfortunately, right now, they're still not in production, and they're not going to be in production till 2025. As you can see, production of the batteries is several years away, with Volkswagen aiming to install them in Volkswagen by 2025. So this company not only is going to be working with Volkswagen, the batteries are just going to be included also with vehicles in Volkswagen. They're just going to be coming out in 2025. So they already have a customer lined up for them when they're going to be starting installing the battery. So the main seller for this company is that they have a high density and faster charge time, which takes 15 minutes. So that is really fantastic. And after you're charging 15 minutes, this can potentially project that the cars that have installed this kind of batteries can last 300 to 500 miles, so that is a lot. And that is the selling point for it. But unfortunately, we still have to wait till 2025. And they are projecting a very phenomenal numbers and revenue after they complete and finalize this, so later on, of course, as I mentioned, we're going to hear from the CEO and see exactly what he believes and how they're going to be expanding and partnering with Volkswagen to expand in the future. So when you look at the price action for this company at the current moment, and for this company, when they initially announced they're going to be doing a reverse merger when go public, is that the price shot up to $24, and after that, it was consistently trending to the downside to find a bottom of close to $11. This is exactly the price point where initially broke out. Right now, once they got closer and closer to the merger, the stock eventually started to trend higher and higher. And as you can see, it's up 57.45% to the upside. So it's really ran up to the upside a lot. So there's a lot of hype going on with electric vehicle companies right now. There's a lot of momentum going on, and there's been aggressive buying. So it's really fantastic. They had an initial breakout from the SPAC news that initially came out. Usually the majority of the SPAC that we have so far, they've been performing not so well after they finish finalize their reverse merger. They've actually been selling off to the downside, a few of them. But we have stocks like DraftKings, and right now we have QS. That is significantly moving, big move to the upside. So that's really great to look at right now. So the stock is currently sitting at $40. So if you want to get involved in this company, we're going to go over after you watch the CEO to see what is the potential for this company in the future. So first, let's check out an interview from the CEO.
What do you tell your investor base at this point about your ability to actually get to real revenues and potentially earnings? It's still many years away, is it not?
It is. And I think the key point there is, I guess there's a couple of key points. One is, this is the beginning of a massive transformation in one of the largest industries on the planet. And it's going to be a multi-decade long transition. There's a huge opportunity to create, we believe, hundreds of billions of dollars in value over that period of time. But I think the most important point really to make is that the time to revenue doesn't reflect what traditionally would be thought of as market risk or technology risk. We have technology that works. Our OEM automotive customers have tested it, and we have the support of the largest car company in the world, which is Volkswagen, which is our biggest investor. And really the time that we now in first revenue is really spent doing two things. One is ramping up production. Batteries take time to build and scale up. And two is to do the final automotive qualification process, which also takes some time. So it's a little bit different than a traditional company that might be more of an earlier stage play.
Yeah, well, but I mean, it is one thing for things to work in a laboratory and another things for them to work at scale. You're confident that your battery a solid state battery that, of course, will be able to be charged more quickly and obviously give a longer life, that it will be able to work at scale? And you'll be able to produce it at scale?
Well, what we're confident of is that the fundamental science risk is behind us because the battery has already been tested at automotive power conditions by the automotive OEMs themselves. And I think relative to scaling up production, we obviously understand our technology well. We know the processes that are involved in making it. But keep in mind that the production partnership is with Volkswagen. We have a joint venture with VW where we're going to jointly make these batteries at scale. And obviously, VW knows how to make very high volume, very high quality products in the marketplace. So, yes, I think we're pretty comfortable that we're going to be able to scale this now that the technology works.
Jagdeep, there are a lot of players in this space, in particular, making great strides in terms of battery efficiency. Tesla is hiring right now actively for its aggressive push in lithium-ion batteries. There's another company out there called Solid Power, which bills itself as all solid state. Can you speak to the technology? Are you completely solid state? Are you some sort of hybrid that uses a liquid or a gel for its electrolytes, and where does it stack up in terms of efficiency and power compared to an equivalent lithium ion?
Sure. So the key characteristic that defines a solid state cell is that the separator, which is the material that keeps the anode and cathode apart, is entirely solid state. It's the ceramic material that doesn't burn. Once you have that separator that's a solid ceramic, you can eliminate the traditional anode, which is either carbon or silicon. And once you do that, you get all the benefits that you referred to earlier, which is you get energy density that's 80% higher. You get fast charge, which you can't do with any other typical cells, either solid state or liquid based. And you get the safety benefits of the ceramic being non-combustible. So the key point here to make is that all the improvements that are being worked on in the lithium-ion battery space, things like better cathode materials with more nickel content, things like better manufacturing processes for the cells, all those benefits still apply to the solid state cell that Quantumscape has, with the difference that we don't need that extra anode material, which saves both cost and volume, and therefore we leverage the industry's learning curve with the additional benefit of not needing that extra material, giving you the additional benefits of solid state.
As you saw from the video, there's a lot of people that are backing this company. Now, Volkswagen is going to be helping them with production, and not only that, they're going to be installing the batteries in their vehicles in 2025. So this is a long-term play. So you have to be looking at 10, 20 years ahead, since they're initially going to be start production within like 5 years. So that's going to be in 2025. So if you want to invest for the long term, of course, there's going to be great potential for it. If you want to get in right now, I think it's extended to the upside a little bit, just my opinion. If you can hold it once this EV hype settles down within the next few months, next few weeks, we can potentially see the stock price eventually go to the downside. But right now, if you get involved in the 52-week high, the same kind of price action can potentially happen, like a pullback can happen, and that is going to significantly affect the price in the short term. So definitely be patient for your entry. That's just my opinion. So of course, if you want to get involved in an average up, average down when the stock goes up and down, of course, you can be able to do that too, but I see great potential for this company in the future for the long-term play. Of course, the electric vehicle companies are going to be the ones that are going to be helping the environment, and a lot of countries, a lot of continents across the world are transitioning into electric vehicles. So there's a great potential when it comes to this sector and this industry. So let me know in the comments section below if you're going to get involved in this company. If you have any questions, any comments, you should drop in the comment section below. Check out the links in the description box for free stocks and etc. But I catch you guys on another video. Peace out.